August waiting for you inside. Well?
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer...
Good day. Certainly. Here you are. Certainly. Thank you. May we meet again.
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's keen to help us out?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not... Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of...
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost...
Fine.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough on... Still... Give us a mo, would you? You,
We can't afford...
Right you are. Don't want any nasty... Oh, and... Blackthorn?
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines. They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get your...
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight it.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, or no heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to fight.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate, and it won't come to that. Take good care of Dravost till...
Leave it to me, and...
All right. Which one of you's first?
Garuda!
That's better. Is that it? Apparently not. They're not getting past me. There's more! Well done, Tom. It's over. No, the question... Did I miss any?
Man alive! As many as I could, he says. The old...
Only Ullman.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall.
Good.
In time, yeah.
Sid! Enough to give those Akashic monsters, but mostly...
I'm afraid I've only delayed the... There's no getting rid of that, meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will...
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village is...
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, we'll fortify the gate, and I'll see that they got...
All right?
As for you, Black, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have let...
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always... And you leaving gave me the perfect excuse. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this...
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Our work used to be the now, we churn out... It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing this I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead the average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the...
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their lives to my steel. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion.
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling you.
Black, I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid.
And this is?
A token of... But... designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to...
Now hold on, Zolt. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel. And I've learned to hone an edge Odin would be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs between the two of us.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if...
As long as he can keep us.
Right. Zoltan.
Lord Rosfield. Is that...
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to... Have you learned anything of note?
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins.
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are as if protecting this.
Secrets we'd see.
Should our methods be of... Mayhap it would please you to observe.
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov. I was due to visit my colleagues there to... If you would consent to do so in my stead.
All right.
They will be... Might I suggest you take the road? It will lead you straight to the village.
Thank you.
I wish you a safe...
Ready, girl? Yeah! No holding back. Let's try. Too slow. Let's try. Safe. Ready, girl? Thanks, girl. Oh no. You'll pay for this. May still be spiders. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try. Awaken! Should have stayed in. These must be Cyril's
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this, thanks to them, and to you.
You call that, your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety. Surely this survey wasn't...
We are charged with a duty of the highest
And you think your dead brothers would agree?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause. Now, to what do...
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is most kind. May the Firebird's flame burn.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the dead.
Aye, yeah.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform...
Cyril. Losses which could have been avoided. Had the others not chosen to complete their work, were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is ours...
Even when death...
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would... The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations. And your opinion of our method... We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very...
Cyril. But allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender... Provide your survey parties with an escort. That they might live. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how... Please...
I thank you, if you will permit me to respond. Our faith in his grace, and we of the Undying, will do what we believe as first shield to the Phoenix. I am sure you...
I do.
Then we are of the same mind.
How do? Thanks very much. That all, is it?
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians.
Ah, Clive, I'd like you to take something... seeds for planting. I'll keep providing them, but if Eastpool's going to survive, as of those poor they've lived their whole lives in small wonder they ain't got the foggiest. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneer, Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but...
All right.
Thanks. There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal Greens for... Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. Better that than some... And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. They ain't exactly succulent.
I'll take your word.
Anyway, sir, I'll go up there and...
I'm sure you will.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
Ah, what brings you?
A delivery.
These are Gazal. Martha's keen to cut the aprons. I jest, of course. But they'd long since gone.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to... so that they'll be able to...
That's not a... These bearers had only recently escaped. They know little of freedom, unless we teach them how to live like free men. I fear that not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far. It's about time we all started to provide. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses.
The Horde is They're coming, Sir Wade.
Time it all. I gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for...
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If...
What if you could call on...
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so that...
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to... Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians?
You're right, my lord. I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbered...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rosfield?
So what's the plan?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they...
You're going to lure them into the...
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most... and for you and I.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let...
Sir Wade!
Then you know what... We work together, each shielding the other that no man might... For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord.
Then I will do as you are.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before... And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the lot.
Lord Rosfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride.
Or the better half of her So Wade, how many Akashic?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some I could order a detachment or...
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the... Join me only when...
If you're sure... May the Founder...
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
All right. Back to Eastport.
Lord Rossfield.
It's dead.
Thank the... We were able to... I have guardians posted around the village. I hesitate to say it.
I think it...
We saved... Thank you.
No, so you brought us together.
We never had nothing to call our own before, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade, but there's no doubt in my mind we're free men now. We have to fight to protect.
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have us to answer.
Come on, then.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
They're not slaves.
No, your father took pity, and I believe if he was still...
I believe you might...
I shall remain here, my lord. After all, this is my home now.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud. I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought to...
Can we continue to count on you?
Of course. Us Rosarians.
Indeed we...
And Clive, come by the Golden... I ain't paid you for delivery.
All right.
Lord, clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Mob. There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble, Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well do. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool...
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of us...
Thank you. I know the rest of the...
We've got a few rooms going spare now.
The hero? It's lucky. Not only did my seeds get delivered,
I just did what I could.
and it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before...
Thank you.
So, and a home to free...
Well, it was your...
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves, though I suppose the rest ain't much different now. You know, bearers living free like that. Loath as I am to...
I take it you didn't always see eye to...
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met... In fact, that's how I met him. He showed up at the stables one day, asked... Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up, and before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about... Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. But my bear got right under my skin, it did. Told him if... And do you know what he did? And then I did the same. We made a pact that day.
And you were?
Well, we both, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw... He certainly didn't laugh.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambition, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what...
Suppose you're right, and if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few... It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, better get back to work. The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me...
That sounds... Run like the wind. Straight home now. These ones first. Spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Everything's back the way it was.
This is no time to ride. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight. Must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Nock and Fingers! Take his head off!
But...
Cid, where... Ah.
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town, they're saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic... and without a crit.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man, still. All those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that... well...
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to me...
Look at him talk.
All lies I'll wager.
Once people make up their mind, we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them.
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. You head to the town. Make Conrad and Natalie remember. They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything.
And that...
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Winter?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
I knew all along that he was
Forgive me for disturbing you, but... could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
townsfolk have made their minds up.
Nor I.
You never know. Once their anger is cool.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
I assume
there's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense into...
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider... But I do not doubt that she was all, and so must I be. And now, I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have... For only united can they hope to stand... I'll need to make a...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the least you can do is give the townspeople a chance?
It would not take...
Over. And so just like that, you're going to throw this town? I thought you were better, but it seems you have...
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lube?
Of those available to me? But where are my manners? Right then.
If there's anything...
I'll bear it.
This is no time to ride. Come on.
Faster!
Time to fight. Enough of you, are there?
What I wouldn't give for a hole.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Let us through!
Ready, go?
Time to fight. I hope did you arrange just...
Here they are.
You wish to consult?
I did. We had all but finished making arrangements to...
You misunderstand. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual, and so we resumed.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without further... But what is done is done.
Alas, you are too late yet. We rarely take on such unconventional. The bearers belong to...
Who is your buyer?
A trader from a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. Even given that that's what you get when you deal with...
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite... They pay good money for bearers, not fit for the knacker's yard.
That does sound... No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that... And with it...
My associates will be sorry.
I'm sorry you weren't able...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those... Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he... I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to...
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those... But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly...
You tried.
I did. And... if what he said was true, they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see...
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you.
Hold on, V. Let's go. Run like the wind. To the stables, girl. Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the... We just have to pray...
I can do better. waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. I failed. Let's go. Damn it. Breathe is too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Many thanks. A fine choice. What are you looking for? You're welcome anytime.